Yvonne, nice to be with you. So, the story about Jack Teixeira has emerged significantly over the past week. And now we've learned that this is a very young 21-year-old National Guardsman, Air Force reservist from Massachusetts. So the fact that someone like that was responsible for a leak of this significance seems pretty shocking to most people on the outside.
Well, Javed, can you tell us what do we know about what he's being accused of? What details do we have?
Well, I don't think the formal charges have been released publicly by the Department of Justice, but I would have to imagine there are several potential charges that will be pursued. Amongst those, the most serious would be violations of the Espionage Act because of the unauthorized disclosure of all this sensitive intelligence material that was originally within the Defense Department or Pentagon intelligence circle. So certainly Espionage Act violations seem to be possible. There might be other ones. Now, other ones may also be considered if Teixeira was somehow thinking about or actively plotting to share those materials with agents of a foreign government. Now, again, I don't know if that has been revealed yet. So again, it will take some time, I think, for the Department of Justice to at least publicly issue those charges. But to me, Espionage Act seems to be a significant one, and each violation of the Espionage Act would carry a 20-year prison sentence. So this is a serious legal issue confronting Teixeira right now.
Really significant. The documents that have attracted the most attention appear to be details from US military briefings on the war in Ukraine. What are the fears surrounding this?
I'm not sure fears is the right word, at least from my perspective as a former intelligence professional. And what I've said in lots of other interviews this week is that this is actually a good news story, not the good news of the fact that they were leaked, but the good news that every day the Defense Department, other parts of the intelligence community are keeping an eye on threats to the United States and our interests overseas and at home and to our partners around the world to make sure that we keep safe. And so, unfortunately, those insights that traditionally are kept within these very closed intelligence circles have been leaked. But in terms of just what they mean, this is the type of analysis that gets conducted every day, and this is just one snapshot into this daily process that happens within the United States.
Well, one of the many questions is that people are asking, how did this all happen from a security perspective?
Yeah, that is another really excellent question. And my suspicion here is that Teixeira was cleared at the right level to have access to this intelligence because of the nature of his job in this Air Force reservist or National Guard position. He had physical access to the facilities in which this intelligence is stored electronically. And then the third part of that, he had access to the computer systems in these secure facilities where that sensitive intelligence was contained. So rightly or wrongly, that was the job he had in his military role. And he then violated every oath he took to print those documents out or those materials out, take them out of the facility on his personal possession, take photographs of them, upload them into the small Discord channel, and then they migrated into other social media platforms. But Teixeira, he didn't just stumble on this on his own. I mean, he had, in theory, the authority and the access to look at these materials, but what he didn't have the authority to do was to reveal them outside the intelligence world.
So what will likely happen to him now, and how long will the investigation take?
Well, there will be formal charges presented against him. I would have to imagine the next 24 to 48 hours. And then from that will start the legal process. He will get a defense attorney if he doesn't have one right now. The Department of Justice and the FBI will build the criminal case against him. And then how long it takes to go to trial, that will also, that's unclear at the moment, whether it takes weeks or months. And then once this case goes to trial, it's the government's burden to prove beyond a reasonable doubt to a jury that Teixeira committed the crimes he's been charged with. So it's going to take a while for this to unfold to get resolution on whether he's found guilty or not guilty of the charges presented against him.
Javed Ali, great to have you on the program. Thanks so much for shedding light on that. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.